Okay, ready? Here's another example. And so now, first thing I'm going to do is look at, see if there's any excluded values. Why? Because we have our variable in the denominator. Anytime you see a variable in the denominator of a fraction involved in, well, and anytime you see a variable in the denominator fraction, you want to find out what the excluded values are. So in a fraction, if you have a variable in the denominator, you've got to exclude any values of that variable that make the denominator 0. Okay? Let me repeat that. Any value of the variable that makes the denominator 0 must be excluded. Those are what we call excluded values. Okay, so now, what values of q will make the denominator 0? Well, it's going to be all values of x that solve this equation, right? Which means this will happen when q is -6. Because if I stick in -6 here, I get 6 plus -6, which are opposites, which gives us 0, right? So that means 6 is an excluded value. Okay? So it cannot be part of the solution set. Even if we solve this and we get q equal to 6, or excuse me, -6, -6 is an excluded value, so it can't be part of the solution, even if it comes up when we solve. Okay, but let's solve. Okay, now, how do we solve this? Well, we're going to multiply everything through by the denominator. So I'm going to multiply both sides by q plus 6. So I'm going to do, so basically I'm going to write it this way. Okay, so if I do q plus 6 times 12 over q plus 6 equals 1 times q plus 6, right? So now this q plus 6 divided by this q plus 6 equals 1. So I end up with 12 equals, well, 1 times this is just the same thing. So I end up with that, right? So now all I have to do is subtract 6 from both sides, and I get 6 is equal to q, or q is equal to 6, and that's my answer. Okay? That's it. Have a great day.